This is my friend Randy Seymour from Luckenbach, Texas.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Abby.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Here's a little song about Luckenbach, Texas. We spent too many TikToks working the time clock dead on our feet. And too many nights going to bed, going to sleep. Ending the days like they begun, never dancing to the beat of the drum, leaving me begging the questions I'm asking you now. Do you wanna go to Luckenbach? We're wailing and wailing, feeling no pain. I go walking up Dry Fork Road, make a little loving in the summer rain. Take another trip to Arizona, watching the sunrise over the mountaintop. When you're in love, it doesn't take a lot, like you was going back to Luckenbach. We've seen tropical beaches full of beautiful people working on tans, but people on top of other people are a traffic jam. Taking those selfies, waiting in line, telling their friends this is the life. I hope they never discover where we're going now. Do you wanna go to Luckenbach? We're wailing and wailing, feeling no pain. I go walking up Dry Fork Road, make a little loving in the summer rain. Take another trip to Arizona, watching the sunrise over the mountaintop. When you're in love, it doesn't take a lot, like you was going back to Luckenbach, where the complicated tears and the fabricated fears drift away. Forget about yesterday. Come on, baby, let me take you away. Do you wanna go to Luckenbach? We're wailing and wailing, feeling no pain. I go walking up Dry Fork Road, make a little loving in the summer rain. Take another trip to Arizona, watching the sunrise over the mountaintop. When you're in love, it doesn't take a lot, like you was going back to Luckenbach. When you're in love, it doesn't take a lot. Let's go back to Luckenbach. Woo. Let's all go to Luckenbach. Hey, woo. Oh, yeah. Whoa, good day to you.
Okay, what? An intro! That was awesome, Randy. We're so glad you're here. I'm already having a great time. Thank you so
A
much.
million stars were in the sky, 4 a.m. on the 5th of July. We headed out to Toledo Bend, me and Daddy going fishing again. He said we'll be there in an hour or so. Charlie Ritz was on the radio. I said, I hope that we get lucky today. He nodded his head, then I heard him say, if the good Lord's willing and the mercury runs, we'll be on the water before the sun. With rods, reels, and spinner baits, we'll cast our troubles out into the lake. 'Cause life is a whole lot better when the fishing's fine. And there's a little bit of heaven at the end of that line. Now we pulled in to Choctaw Camp, eased that bass boat down the ramp. I held the rope while he parked the truck. I caught myself waking up. He got us out to our honey hole. Now how he finds it, I'll never know. I said, all these trees look alike. He said, son, you can trust an old Indian guide. When the good Lord's willing and the mercury runs, we'll be on the water before the sun. With rods, reels, and spinner baits, we'll cast our troubles out into the lake. 'Cause life is a whole lot better when the fishing's fine. And there's a little bit of heaven at the end of that line. Now when I think about my daddy, I think about fishing. That's right. I think about fishing every day. When I die and leave this place, I want to see my daddy's face, saying, get the rods and the reels, son. We're heading to the lake. A million stars were in the sky, 4 a.m. on the 5th of July. We headed out to Toledo Bend. Me and Daddy going fishing. Again. La 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 la. Daddy, I wanna go fishing. All right, song about fishing. Well, I'm so glad to be here today. Manny, are you out there? Manny, I got a song for you, Manny. Now, Manny, now you know that your name is kind of like a Spanish name, so I want to do a song with some Spanish in it. Ba-la-la-la-bamba, ba-si-ba-di-di-bamba, se necesita una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia, pani papilla, y arriba, y arriba. Y arriba, podicere, podicere, podicere. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Bala bamba, bala bamba, bala bamba, bamba. La bamba, vacilare di bamba, se necesita una boca de gracia, una boca de gracia, mani papilla, y arriba, y arriba. Bala bamba, sing it. Bala bamba, bala bamba. Bamba, woo, woo. La bamba, vacilare di bamba, se necesita una boca de gracia, pani papilla, y arriba, y arriba, y arriba, y arriba, poricere, poricere, poricere. Bala bamba, bala bamba, bala bamba, woo, hey. All right, there you go, Manny. Oh, thank you.
Manny, I hope you were loving that one. That was so fun. Thank you, Randy.
Here's a song they like to play at baseball games, okay? This is from one of my favorite singers. I hope you guys can know this one. And know that in the middle there, I'm going to say, Sweet Caroline. And anybody who can hear me singing and can do this with me, I want you to go, ba, 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 okay? And I'm gonna help you out on this, okay? So here we go. Where it began, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't spring, then spring became summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Here we go. Sweet Caroline. Good time never seems so good, so good, so good. I've been inclined, everybody, to believe they never would, but now I look at the nights and it don't seem so lonely. We fill them up with only two. And when I hurt, you know, hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm holding you, or you're holding me too? Warm touching warm, reaching out, woo, touching me, touching you. Come on, everybody. Sweet Caroline. Here we go. Ba, ba, ba. Good time never seems so good, so good, so good, so good. I've been inclined, hands, ba, 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 to believe they never would. Let's sing it one more time, everybody. Whoa, sweet Caroline. Now, ba, ba, ba. Good time never seems so good, so good, so good, so good. I've been inclined, here we go, ba, 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 to believe they never would, my sweet Caroline. Oh, y'all did a great job out there. You did a great job. He's free as a breeze, he's always at ease. He lives in the jungle and hangs by his knees as he swings through the trees without a trapeze in his BVDs. He's got a union card and he's practicing hard to play the guitar. Gonna be a big star, yeah, he's gonna go far. Carry moonbeams home in a jar. Woo. He ordered Chet's guitar, chord C-O-D, makes A and B, and he's working on G, digs C and W, R and B, and me and a chimpanzee agree that one day soon he'll be a celebrity. Get it, get it, get it, ow! A guitar Tarzan, he's a guitar man. He's all you can't stand. Give him a hand, guitar Tarzan. Here goes. Oh, that's Tarzan, y'all. He's got a girl named Jane with no last name. She's kind of homely and plain, but she loves to sing. It kindles the flame and it drives him insane when he hears her sing. She really does her thing. It's her claim to fame. Come on, sing one, Jane. Jane, y'all. Woo! He's got a pet monkey. He likes to get drunky. He drinks Jack Daniels and he sounds real funky. Come on, your time now. Sing one. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's the monkey, y'all. Woo! On Saturday night, they need some excitement. Jane gets right and the monkey gets tight. The voices unite in the pale moonlight and it sounds all right. It's dynamite, it's out of sight. Let's hear it right now. Baby! Oh, baby! Oh, wow, baby! Oh, baby! Oh, shut up, baby, I'm trying to sing! A guitar Tarzan and his jungle band, they're all you can't stand. Give them a hand, guitar Tarzan. Oh, no, a guitar Tarzan and his jungle band, they're all you can't stand. Give them a hand, guitar Tarzan. Oh, if this song sounds silly, you're right on, baby. Oh, there you go. Remember, unless you want to repeat the third grade, don't do that one in class, folks. Well, it's so good to be here this afternoon, actually. I keep thinking it's morning, but it's afternoon. You know, when you play music for a living, you play late at night. Everything before 7 o'clock at night is morning. So there you go. All right? Okay. Well, buckaroos. Here's a little song. Anytime I'm in the hospital, this is a song that I like to sing as soon as I walk out the door. I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly gypsum weed. Back in the saddle again. I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly gypsum weed. Back in the saddle again, riding the range once more, toting my old 44, where you sleep out every night and the only law is right. Back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-I, oh, I'm rocking to and fro. Back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-I, yeah, I'm riding all the way. Back in the saddle again. I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly gypsum weed. Back in the saddle again, riding the range once more, toting my old 44, where you sleep out every night and the only law is right. Back in the saddle again with my horse. I'm back in the saddle again. I'm back in the saddle again with my dog. I'm back in the saddle again with John and Abby. I'm back in the saddle again.
You are so fun. This has been great. Thank you.
I don't get to sing for really young people most of the time. Most of the people I'm singing for, they're trying to be young, but they want to. Hey, listen, they want to be like you. Okay, just don't forget that.
That's true. That's what we model our spirits off of.
Exactly.
Yeah. We want to be just like you guys, full of fun and joy and laughter and silliness.
Absolutely.
Bang on your chest and be silly and crazy. It doesn't matter here.
Yeah, and you get stuff for Christmas you can play with, and your birthday.
That's true.
Exactly.
That too.
Not just socks and ties.
That's when you know you grew up. You're like, oh, what? Ties, socks.
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
Well, I'm having so much fun. We'd love to hear, maybe, could we do 2 more songs?
Sure. We can do whatever you want. You guys want to hear another couple of songs?
What do you guys think?
Okay,
should we do 2 more songs? I think we should. Yeah.
All
okay.
right.
I heard this just in.
Yeah!
We have the
Yeah.
I think it's a yes. Let's do it.
Okay, everybody can sing to this one too. There's a nice sing-along part. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came, standing in a hollow, playing a new game, laughing and jumping, hey, skipping and running in the misty morning fog, with our hearts a pumping to you. My brown-eyed girl, woo. You, my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened Tuesday and so slow, going down the old mine with the transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hide behind rainbow wall, slipping and sliding all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You know, you're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da, just like that, y'all? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da. La-la-la. Whatever happened? Tuesday and so slow. Going down the old mine with that transistor radio. Standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind rainbow wall. Making love in the green, green grasses behind the Seacrest studio. Oh, look out. My brown-eyed girl, oh, got blue eyes too. You, my blue-eyed girl. Y'all sing now. Do you remember when we used to sing sa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da? Sa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da. Follow along now. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da. One more time. Woo! Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da. Woo! Ah. There you go. Hey! Nothing like singing, huh? Well, I don't know if we had any requests or anybody had any questions, but I got another song to do. I've so enjoyed being with all of y'all today. I hope I get to see you again and again and again and again. How many agains can I put in there? I don't know.
As many as you want.
Give me another again if I can give you one, okay?
Infinity agains. Now, we have loved our time with you. We are so thankful. I mean, truly, your music is just a blast. It's been such a treat. So thank you. Thank you,
dear.
I was curious, when you were doing that, just so our friends know, what is it when you kind of mess with those knobs at the top of your guitar there? Would you mind telling them what you're doing when you do that?
What happens is the guitar strings kind of stretch sometimes. And that means they'll get out of tune a little bit. So I'll take this little key right here, which is connected to the string, and I'll maybe turn it to where it sounds like it's in tune. Or I might do this. I might want to make it sound really low like this. Okay. Anyway, I'll do that, right? So I want to tell everybody this, okay? Before we go, make sure that you do what your mom and daddy want you to do. Love them a lot. Do what your teachers are telling you to do. Be kind to folks. You never know who you're going to be talking to. I've done this all my life, and it's gotten me right here at the Seacrest Studios. Man, life could not be better right now, especially to be with y'all. Here's a song about driving fast. Don't do it unless you can write a song about it. My pappy says, son, you're going to drive me into drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Have you heard the story of the hot rod race of those Fords and Lincolns was setting the pace? That story's true. I'm here to say I was driving that Model A. It's got a big Lincoln engine, it's really souped up. That Model A makes them all look like a pup. Got 8 cylinders, you use them all. Got overdrive, just won't stall. With a 4-barrel carb and a dual exhaust and 4 living gears, you can really get lost. Got safety tubes, but I ain't scared. Brakes are good and the tires are fair. It all happened late one night. The moon and stars were shining bright. We was going up Grapevine Hill, passing cars like they was standing still. Where'd it go? Woo! All of a sudden, a wink of an eye. Cadillac sedan passed by. I said, look out, boys, to the marvel of me. By then, the taillights was all you could see. Now, the boys all ribbed me for being behind, so I thought I'd let my Lincoln unwind. So we put off the gas, man alive. I struck it on down into overdrive. Woo! There you go. Now the boys all thought I'd lost my sense, and telephone poles look like a picket fence. They say slow down, but I see spots. Lines on the roads just look like dots. Turn the corner, side swipe the truck. crossed my fingers just for luck. My fenders was clicking the guardrail post. The guy beside me, he's white as a ghost. Wound it up to 210. My speedometer said I hit top end. My foot was glued like lead to the floor. That's all there is, and there ain't no more. Smoke was coming out of the back when I started to gain on that Cadillac. When I got there, man, I was going so fast. Don't you know by then I'd be low on gas. Flame was shooting out of the sides. I pulled around just to find. I said, look out, man, I got a license to fly. And that cat pulled over and he let me by. All of a sudden she started knocking him down and digging. She started rocking. I looked in my mirror, red lights is blinking. Cops is after my hot rod Lincoln. They arrested me and they put me in jail and they called my pappy to tow my bail. He said, son, you're gonna drive me to Lincoln. Don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Woo! Help me now. Thank you. Woo! Oh, yeah. Wow! I got the blues. I got the blues. If you got the blues, you got to say. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Just a crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit, and you ain't an old friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Oh, you ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine.
Red Balloon Network. From the Seacrest Studios.